Hi crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. Let's see, make sure we're doing this all right. Let's fire up the computer. It's time for another product spotlight. Woohoo! Yay! Hold on. There we go. Got to press hopefully the correct button. So I hope you're having a great, what is today? Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Yay, I'm here. All right, it says live now. So, just so you know, if you see the little live in the corner, that means you are with me right this minute, and we are on Facebook Live. You know, if I get another, how many, I'm a little over 800 subscribers to my YouTube channel. If you get 1,000 YouTube subscribers, then you can go live on YouTube. I don't know that it matters, but there's that. So, you know, if you don't already subscribe on the YouTube, you should do so. Okay, so welcome, friends. So tonight, we are going to play with the Best Year, I think it's called, yes, Best Year Bundle. So if you like plaid, we're going to see what we can do. I haven't done a lot, so we're just going to explore together. And sometimes I have a bunch prepared and sometimes I don't. And I think it's fun just to see, like, what if you just take it out and start using it? What can you do? So let's look down at the table, and here we go. Okay, so let's talk about the stamp set first. It's a nice stamp set. It's called Best Year. It is a red rubber clear stamp set of greetings. And there's really something for everyone. A nice thank you. I like this warm wishes for a happy Christmas. That's really pretty. There's a father. Yeah, happy Father's Day to the world. So there's like, oh, is there an inside for this? Maybe not. A lot of them do. Like, look at this. It says, happy birthday to you, and then wishing you the best year yet, like, could go on the inside. Oh, that's cute. Hey and a hello. Hip, hip, hooray, you did it. Those go together. Oh, and the thank you for all that you are and every thoughtful thing you do. And then the Father's Day one. I guess there's just not a extra one for the Christmas one. But there's some nice greetings in there. Hey, Casey. And then this is what, it wasn't really a stamp set. I mean, I like it, but this is what got me curious. And it's so funny because I don't normally like super fiddly things. And this, I don't feel that it's medium fiddly. We're gonna call it medium fiddly. Let's see, I got a couple little things in here. And it is messy, okay? I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna make a mess if you make more than one thing with it at a time. There's like, they're on all the colors. Okay. So, yeah, see that mess? You're going to make a giant mess, and then you're going to just have to clean it all up. I'm going to vacuum tomorrow, so it was a good night to play with this. Okay, so let me show you. Oh, and this is called Best Plaid Builder Dies, and it comes with these two. Okay, so we're going to cut one out together, but first let me show you. You know what? Actually, no, let's cut it out together first. I'm always undecided about the order. Okay, so I'm going to bring this Big Shot over here. Let me get these out. So you definitely need, you know, your die cutting. So whatever your die cutting machine is, you need to have it set up for die cutting. These are 4 1/4 by 5 3/4, but that's the size-ish I cut out. But I'm going to see what happens if we cut out a smaller piece. So I'm actually going to go to my scrap bin, and I cut out a bunch of dark and masculine colors, kind of. Well, I did cut out a Christmas color, so I'm going to pick something a little bit different and see what we get. So I think this is definitely one where it'll be fun to see once people start using it. What color is that? I don't know what color that is. It'll be really fun. I should actually show you this. It'll be really fun. So how do you store your scraps? I have bins, and I store the yellow, reds, oranges, and usually purple goes with this. And then I store, this one is my, oh no, I put purple, blue, greens here. Sometimes I'll clean them out, and then I have a bin just like that, the same big bin, and it has all my neutrals in it. Although like the navy and the reddish neutrals go in here. But anyway, I was just laughing as I'm like looking through them. So it's always interesting to find out how people store their scraps. And then every once in a while I go through mine, because, you know, like now there's going to be retired colors in there. Ooh, we might try some blues. Okay, that's grapefruit, so let's not use the retired color. But yeah, like I'll pull out the retired colors so they're not in there anymore so I don't get confused. All right, I want to get, okay, we're going to do blue. Let me move these out of the way. All right, so I just pulled out, let's go back down here. I pulled out 2 pieces of blue, oops, and a random piece of pink. This might be our new blue. This might be Misty Moonlight, and I think this is Balmy Blue. So let's give it a go. That's funny, I was going to not do masculine colors, but I think these are also feminine colors. Okay. Let's do the light at the top. Okay, so this makes your big grid, and you're going to see it makes, so maybe using an adhesive sheet would be a good idea, especially if you were going to use those little squares. I didn't set it up yet to do it. You know, it's extra fiddly, but it could help put it down. But we're going to use, I think we're going to use our, there we go. I got to make room. I think we're going to use our fine tip glue pen. Okay, so let's crank this through. Sorry, you're going to get a little camera shake. Not much can be done about that. And then we're going to crank it back. So I definitely think, on this one, maybe once is probably fine. So sorry, I hope you don't feel too shaky there. Okay. And then when you take this off, look at these cool windows. Look at this cool grid. Couldn't you, that would be hard to do, but couldn't you put that on a card? So if I was going to do that, I would definitely use adhesive sheet on the back. I think that is kind of cool. This, I think this looks like a streamer, like banners. So I don't know. So you could use these pieces or you could throw them away. I'm just throwing them in a bowl right now. Okay, so now let's cut out the one that makes a giant mess, which I lost. Here it is. Okay. So we're going to cut this out. Oh, I didn't tell you on the last one. I did it, but I didn't tell you. And actually, I'm going to cut this down because it won't fit. So when you put a die like this through your die cutting machine, boy, I'm going like, it's like hobo cutting. Don't put it straight on. This is a roll and it just puts straight up pressure, right? And it can put too much pressure and warp your machine or jam your die. So always put it on an angle. On an angle. So when they're big like this, there's only so much space. And so I would definitely cut these one at a time. I would not put it this way and cut them both together. I feel that's it could damage things. So that's my recommendation. I'm not an expert. I'm just like a almost expert. I'm getting there. So do it at an angle. And then this one really has a lot of bits, right? Okay, so crank it through. And then I'm gonna crank it back. And then I'm gonna check it because depending on your die cut machine, you might need more, but if you need more, what I suggest is you don't put it back through the same way you just did. You flip it over. Yeah, looks like I need more so that it gets another angle. And like I told you, this one's messy, but art is messy. Yeah, Casey, you never heard that before? I learned it from another demo, and that's how this whole thing works, is we all just share. And people figure stuff out. Now maybe there's some, oh yeah, you hear all that nice cracking? That's good cracking. You want that. That is the die cutting through. And now we're in business. So that one needed an extra go. Okay, so let me move this. And you're gonna get a lot of mess, like I said, so plan that that's the day that you vacuum. Okay, where is my, another good tip is when you use your, die brush. Well, now we just sell an attachment to the pick tool. You know what? I'm going to put that on my list. I'm going to get that next because I still have, I mean, this works great, but we don't sell it anymore. And it comes with little sponges. And your sponges eventually, I had to get a new sponge out because you're going to laugh. I just couldn't find my old sponge. They do eventually get worn out. Okay. And so that can help you get, look at that. I got almost all of the bits out. And then look at this fun mess. And then I'm just going to pick this up and shake it. I think this stuff, if you had patience, would be awesome in a shaker card. Awesome. Oh, look at that. I got it all out. So, you know, you could save that stuff or not. There you go. Okay, now let's look in the catalog. So this is another thing to know. This catalog is a great resource. So what did they do? They showed me here, perfect plaid. Oops, I'm shedding. Use the builder dies, and they show you align the pieces for conventional plaid. Isn't this pretty? I like this one. I love plaids with flowers. Oh, and you know what? To me, that looks like they may have cut out DSP. I don't know, but I like that. I thought that was really pretty. And look, this is DSP, this plaid. This is in that, the one that Feel Good one. It's probably not called Feel Good. That is like or it's in the peony one. That's like a marble countertop look. But isn't that neat? And then here they're showing you that you can layer different pieces. So we are gonna just fiddle around and then we'll pick one and we'll do it. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. So I was thinking, because of the Christmas thing, I was like, oh, what would be a good Christmas plaid? And so this is Garden Green, Crushed Curry, and Cherry Cobbler. So the other thing to think about is what is going to be the base of your card, okay? So maybe you have white with green and yellow. That would be really pretty. Or maybe you have white with green and red. Couldn't you see yourself just cutting a billion of these things and playing around? What if we did, like they showed in that one example, what if we put the yellow under there? What would we do? And we offset that a little bit. So you could go really fancy. That's a lot of, that looks really cool. That is a lot of layers. So you could do something like that. All right, let's look at another color. This is, I love our new, what's it called? Cinnamon cider. And this is crushed curry. So you could just make, I bet people are going to start making, I don't know, windows. That'd be a cute window. Imagine a window with one of those little cats from yesterday behind it. What if you want to put this on the top? You could do that. That looks really cool. What if we put crumb cake? I have a piece of crumb cake. What if we put crumb cake behind that? I don't think I have a piece already cut. Let's just pull out a big piece of crumb cake and see what it looks like. All right, or a medium piece of crumb cake. What if we put that on there? So you went really, oh, I see a beautiful fall card with that. I love fall colors. I love winter colors. I love spring colors. I love summer colors. I love all the colors. Okay, let's see. I did, this is So Saffron and Just Jade, right? Is that what it's called? Yep, Just Jade. I thought that would be pretty. Kind of looks summery or springy. And you could put it there. You could, nope, I think you want to put it in the, oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Okay, and then let's look at our blue. Did I lose our blue? Oh, I did. You know what? I didn't get it out. Here's my blue. You got to poke this one out. It just takes a poke or two. That, ooh, baby, look at that. You could put it on white. I think that might look really pretty on, ooh, what's that? The other in color, Seaside Spray. Let's take a look. What if you went, that's kind of pretty. So see, you can do all kinds of things, whatever you want. So let's, I think we're gonna do this one. Let's make a card. And what size is, I don't even know what size this piece of paper is. This is 4 by 5. Okay, so let's make a card front. And then we're gonna try one and we're gonna cut it down more. So actually this will get cut down. So I think to put this on, I could definitely just use my Stampin' Seal. Of course, let's see. Yay, okay, I got it going. So let's see if I can do it. Good. And so I'm just gonna put it on all of the pieces. There we go. Now I'm in business. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so I'm putting it on the squares. We're gonna see if I can get this. Ooh, I got a little extra on that one. See if this will go on here nicely. It's always fun when you get to learn a new task. So by the time the next week comes around, I'm going to be a pro. So give yourself patience when learning how to use new things. Woo! It's so sticky though. It is super sticky. Okay, so you know what? I've got things all over the place. Okay, since it's so sticky, I'm going to pull out my silicone mat because otherwise I feel I'm going to get it stuck on my paper. Okay, and let's stick this on. Okay. Did I not put stick? I didn't put it there. All right, I'm gonna have to put something else there because I don't want to rip my paper. Yeah, I got one, but not the others. Okay, and you could totally do glue on the whole thing too. I think that would work. All right, so you could just use something like that. Hold on, because I was thinking of just using the whole thing as a card front. So you could totally do something just like that, or let's see what it looks like again when we add our layer. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go fine tip glue pen on this. And I'm gonna move this out of the way first. So yeah, I'm undecided if using adhesive sheet, I mean, it would obviously make it awesome because this would be a sticker, but then I think about all of it that gets wasted. I'm always undecided. So you could do that. But if you're going to use those little squares, I could definitely see some sort of cute things with those little squares. So we're going to put this on. And this, if you don't use the fine tip glue pen a lot, it comes out clear. It's supposed to, and it's very liquidy. And that's what it's supposed to look like. And I'm not squeezing, oops, I'm not squeezing real hard. I'm just kind of dragging it along. Oops, and I'm going, there's a couple drunken lines here. Those be drunk on water. I would not, sometimes people ask, do you have like wine at your classes? And I'm like, nope, because sometimes crafting is enough challenge all on its own. All right, let's bring it in. Although if somebody was just having a private workshop or something, that would be fun. Okay, so let's put this on here. Okay, and then the other thing I find with the fine tip glue pen and with other glue is that you need to stick it down and give it a moment. Like you need to hold it there. Let the glue do its magic. And I don't know what glue is made of. I don't understand, you know, whatever. And then look, if you miss one, I missed that one. Whatever kind of chemicals it is that makes it work. I'm glad somebody has invented it. Because we need glue. Okay, and then we're going to cut this down. All right. That is cute. All right, let's put the lid on this. Because, okay, can I put the lid on while I'm talking to you guys? Probably not. There we go. I'm good. Remember to put that little pointy thing in there. That's its official name. Okay, let's see how to cut this down. Now, if you have a guillotine cutter, I think that would go pretty easy. So what I think you should probably do is flip this over so that there's less chance of your blade dragging it. So we are going to cut this to 5. Just seeing if there's like, no, it's pretty even. So let's just cut it straight up to 5. Okay. All right, wish me luck. Ooh, that went pretty good. That's kind of cool looking. And then we're going to cut it to 3 3/4. Hi, Ian. Welcome. And I'm going to cut this side off because my pieces didn't go quite as far on that side. Okay, because then this piece can go on either another piece of white, or you know what, I'm going to try the Just Jade and see how that goes, because I feel like I want an extra layer, and then maybe put it on white. So I'm going to do 5 1/4 by 4. Go. Okay, we're gonna do that again. All right, so let's see, because see, that way it kind of looks, yeah, look at that. Oh, I like it. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna put it on white. I don't normally do a lot of white card bases. I don't know why. But if you're doing a white, that's not white. That would be vanilla. Hold on. Okay, so if you're doing white, I recommend that you get our heavy white. Okay, well, let's put it on that side. Our heavy white, because it feels more than our regular cardstock, but more than Whisper White. And then the other thing I recommend, I almost folded this, it's so much stronger. I like to score. I don't normally score my cards in half. You've seen me, I just fold them and use the bone folder, and make sure you use the scoring. But I think sometimes the heavier white will crack when you fold it. And then I don't know, maybe somebody knows, I always flip-flop. Do you fold it this way from the score or that way? I feel like this. That worked really nicely. Okay, and I'm still gonna burnish it a little bit so I get a nice strong one. Ta-da! Look at that. That is a happy, cheery card front. And then let's use one of the stamps. And we will have made a card, and we will be on our way. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Thank you. You could go Happy Father's Day on this, I think. But I'm going to do Happy Birthday. Happy birthday. I like this size. It's kind of pretty. I'm going to peel off the back, put it on a block. It doesn't matter where I put it or what kind of block, because what I'm thinking is, do I want it in the green? I think I do. Let's go. Let's go with some Just Jade on a piece of white scrap, and we are going to fussy cut it out, and then we're going to put it on a circle, I think. Okay, so we're going to stamp that on there. Yes, it's so cute. Okay, and then we need a, all right, give us a moment. Maybe we need I feel like we need a circle. Although, you know what we could have done? Hold on, hold up. Let's make it even easier. Why make it hard? Because that greeting is really nice. Let's do this. Guys, this is even easier. This part is definitely simple stamping, but I would not say the die would be simple. It's not hard. That's crooked. Guess I should have paid more attention, huh? Since I changed my mind. But there we go. Okay. And I like to, if at all possible, I always close my ink pads because I know that I get stuff in them. All right, and we are gonna cut this side because I want to make it up. You know what? We're gonna make a flag the other way. Okay, so let's give it an extra space. So I say simple, but then, you know, it's only partially simple. But you could totally, look, what if you just put that across there? That is very, very cute. But, you know, if you've got a punch right at your hands, and we may have to do it again, we'll see. This one, if you ever use this triple banner punch, it really goes in there pretty far, so you don't want to stamp too close. There we go. I like it. Okay, so let's put it all together and we'll be done. I am going to trim this off. Can I freehand trim this? You know what? I'm going to trim it from the back because I was going to cut that crooked. All right, let's put our card front on. And man, you'd think making one simple card, I wouldn't make a giant mess, but I have made a giant mess. Get that glue. Oh, haha! I thought this was already attached. Ooh, okay. So we're going to do this in reverse order. And that is going to be interesting. No, we'll be all right. I thought I'd already attached it. Okay, so we're going to put this on. Make sure the card opens the correct way. I got that. Okay. Oh, so I have a cool event to tell. Well, I have 2 cool events to tell you about. So Saturday, but you have to sign up by the 11th, which 9, 10, 11, maybe that's Friday. Oh, hold on. I want to put this on first. Saturday, the Maryland Stampers team is doing an online like tutorial day. So you don't get any supplies. It's kind of like watching a cooking show. I'm going to do a demonstration. Mine's at 3, but you pay, it's $30 and you pay for the whole thing. And if you can't watch it at that time, the cool thing is, you should take off the backs of your dimensionals, is, Carlin, I do like the new tape, but it takes some getting used to. If you watch my videos, you'll see sometimes I can't get it to work. I think it takes figuring out the rhythm of it. But I can tell that it is way stronger than snail. Okay, so the Maryland Stampers thing, it's $30. You can win prizes, and there's going to be demos all day. There's going to be, see, like that, I got nothing. So make sure it's not sticky. There's going to be card making, some 3D project making. I'm going to teach how to make easy flip albums. And it's just going to be really fun. And so it's a great resource, and you can still sign up for that. And it's in a Facebook group. And then, of course, Sunday, you guys know, is my open house. And that's free. It's going to be right here on the same page. At 1:30, it's going to start, and I will do several Facebook Lives. There are make and takes, there's 2, and I'll do demos like this. But they'll be like, I'll play on them, don't worry. They'll be Isn't that a cute card? Okay, come on. That is so cute. Wow, I just love it. Okay, let's try one more thing before I let you go. All right, we're almost at a half hour, and that's kind of like my mental limit for hanging out with you. Oh, that is super cute. Oh, you know what? You could, hold on. It's going to be even cuter. Although they're on back order but guys, we need these. Like, this is really cute, but sometimes that little tiny extra thing, these are the enamel dots. Now, I did not use Bumblebee, but I'm going to still use one of these yellow ones. And another one of these. Look at that. Like, it was a cute card. Should I put it? Whoa. Hold on. I think I gotta, oh, I had it upside down. There we go. Oh, I got a little, there we go. Look at that. Oops, that one, you know what? I wonder if, look, I got under there. Okay, so this is another good thing. See, I learn by making all the mistakes for you. So I went under there. Either I got a bad one, which could happen. It happens every once in a while. Yeah, I think I just got a bad one. Okay, but look at that. When you add those dots, doesn't that make a more finished card? I think it really does. Okay, and now I want to cut a smaller piece so we can see what that looks like. But yes, Sunday, my open house. It's all afternoon, 1:30 to 4:30. There'll be posts that you can, I don't mean react to. You can interact with. Let's go with interact with. All right, we're going to glue this on YChat. And then we're going to cut it down. There will be posts that you can interact with, and there will be prizes. So even if you didn't sign up, as long as you participate, you could win prizes. Glue. So it should be really fun. I've never done a full online one, but I'm going to try it because that's what we got to do. So if you're looking for things to do, because you might not be, now of course you could go out and exercise, you can go hiking and do fun things like that. But maybe Sunday afternoon you will be available and you want to hang out. And if not, you can watch the videos later. So that's the kind of cool thing. All right, so you get to watch me glue again. Only because I want to like see what this looks like when we cut it down. All right, did I get them all? Nope. Okay, so I'm definitely kind of leaning towards we should use adhesive sheets if we want. All right. Put this here. These colors look really nice together. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, don't you like those embellishments? Oh, and Ann, I'll get you a total on your stuff tomorrow. I got a lot of them done today. So if anybody doesn't know, on my Facebook page there are 2 albums. One says BOGO, and then one says yard sale. The BOGO album means that there's 2 ways to get those things. You can order using the host code. Super important. It doesn't count if you don't use the host code. Order, well, I mean, it's still, I'm appreciative of your order, but if you want to get the BOGO, you have to order using the host code, and then you pick out, so if you spend $50, you look through and you say, like, what is this, let's see what this bundle is. Hold on. This bundle is $57.50. $57.50. So if you spend $57.50, you could look through my BOGO stuff and pick out $57.50 worth of stuff. Or you can pay half price of what it's marked. And the yard sale is just what it's marked. Okay, so we need where was that crumb cake? We want crumb cake on the back. Okay, and this was 4 1/4 by 5 3/4 because I cut out a few of those. All right, and then we'll cut it down and see what we get. So let's go 4 1/4 and 5 3/4. I wonder why they picked that size. I'm sure there is a reason. I'm sure, because they wouldn't do it randomly. They're not like me, where you do things very randomly. Yes, how cute is that? All right, I'm just gonna go with this glue. The reason I use the fine tip glue pen on the top is it dries clearer, more clearly. I'm not sure which is the best way to say that. And this one dries pretty clear, but not quite as clear. And sometimes it's thicker, so it will come out a little more. But look at that. I think I did pretty good. Those look like a bunch of M's, like for Audra Monk. Okay, and we're going to put that on. Little patience, little pat it down. Oh. Because what I want to see is, could we then get 2 pieces, you know, and this is kind of like making your own DSP, right? Making your own designer series paper. But it feels, sorry, that's just so cute. It feels so nice. Okay, so we are now going to cut this at 3. And see, I have all those little jigglies. I'm going to come a little bit past, and we're going to cut those off. So we're going to cut this at 3. Take this one away because that can oh my gosh, that can totally be used. Let's cut this off. So we're going to lose that little tiny bit. Oops, but see how it's not even there, so we got to cut that first. We're going to cut this 3 by 4. And the other side looks good. Okay, so now I can cut it at 3. Because as best you can, if you can get your flat, straight edge at the top, then the rest of your cuts will come out straight. Oh, see, I told you it is messy. It is messy. So would we use this in a class? Oh, look how cute that is. I don't know. I have to think about it. Let's go with some early espresso. Oh, I can't hardly reach anything because by the time these videos are over, I have a giant mess, but I'm going to clean it up in the morning. Okay, so we're going to try some early espresso. I love early espresso. Okay, I love it. It's so funny. I do this when I teach yoga. I'm like, oh, one of my favorite poses, or I love this, and then I'm like, wait, I just said I love the last thing. So you could put it right in the middle. Oh, look, I can see those. Hold on, I'm going to make it smaller because I can see those little notches. Do we have a good, you know what? We have twine. Okay. You know what? I'm going to flip it over. I can see those, so I'm going to go a little smaller. There we go. I like that better. And that piece is a little off. All right. It depends on how particular you're feeling. And some days I'm like, oh, that's good enough. But look at this. Couldn't you see this on a card? I won't make a full card because we're running out of time. But wouldn't that be cute? And you could put it on different colors. You can play around with it. So this is your introduction to the Best Year Bundle, and most especially to the Best Plaid Builder Dies. Thank you, Casey. I'm glad you love it. I really like this card. This card is really pretty. And okay, here's one last little tip. So even though I used our heavy Whisper White, there is obviously a huge difference in the weight of this card. So on this side, I would still I'm going to stamp that happy birthday thing, and I would still put that and put this on here to balance the card weight a little bit more. So that's just a tip from me. Okay, so here I am. Hello. So nice to see you guys again. Oh, I can't even back up. I hate when my face is so close. But I put the Big Shot on my stool, so I can't even move. I'm like trapped here, but it'll be okay. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that maybe you like this set, this bundle, and if you're thinking about ordering it, you can order on my website, audramonk.stampitup.net. If you're a demonstrator, you go to your own website and order away. As always, questions, comments, requests, let me know. And I will see you next time. And next time is tomorrow. We're going to do another product spotlight. I don't know which one yet. We're going to see how the morning goes. I have to take my dog to the vet. This is really weird. You have to take her and you pull up. So they're still not letting you come in, which is weird. I could go get a haircut, but now I can't go in the vet with my dog. But they're picking the dogs up. And so that makes me a little nervous, but I got to do what I got to do. She's got to get all her shots. So anyway, if you have a bundle or a stamp set you want me to play with tomorrow, I think tomorrow I might try to do it in the afternoon around 3 or 4. We'll see what happens, because my family, you know, if I do them every night at 8, they're going to miss me. Right now they are walking the dog, said dog. So anyway, let me know. I will see you next time. Stay crafty.